like that sandwich, I suppose, called a cheeseburger.
Okay.
And onion rings. Now, what is an onion ring?
Well, sir, Miss Anita, why don't you explain to the president what an onion ring is?
Yes.
It's an onion. It's beer batter, dipped in beer batter. And
Beer
you
batter.
You deep fry it.
Well, I'm a teetotaler now. With the,
Mr. Lincoln, don't you worry about it. I think that it coats the alcohol off when you throw it in that hot oil. You will not.
It gets crispy, and they're real good.
I will take
Very
your
tasty.
advice that they're real good. I'll have an order of those onion rings that you refer to, and some kind of a beverage.
How about a little Coke in the bottle?
Well, now, I've never seen anything like that. Now, what kind of beverage is this?
Well, sir, you will put it on your tongue and it will tingle, and it's also pretty sweet.
Well, I shall try one of those.
Okay.
Kind of bubbly, isn't it?
It is a little bit bubbly,
Yeah, a
yes,
little
sir.
bubbly, yes.
Mr. Kelly Leahy, I appreciate this hot cup of coffee. It's the perfect thing on this chilly afternoon. Could you tell us a little bit about the history of Leahy's Hamburger Place?
My grandfather started it in 1934, trying to do things the same ever since. As far as I know, it's the same grill and same recipes.
What makes this burger different from like the other kind of burgers that people would get at fast food places?
Well, it's fresh meat every day, and we cut our own onions up, and as May says, she makes them with love. So
Well,
I guess that makes them different, and then the grill gives it, a little special flavor.
So you and your wife Anita own this place, and in May has been working here for an incredible amount of time.
Yeah, 26 years.
So I've been traveling around the state eating barbecue, and people tell me that help is hard to find. That's the hardest part about owning a restaurant, they say, is keeping good help. And you've had the same employee for 26 years. You must be pretty nice folks.
Yeah.
May, are they nice folks?
Yes, they are. They like family.
You were showing me earlier that you smash your burgers down with a concrete trowel?
Brick trowel.
A brick trowel. So, and you had one that lasted for how long?
Yeah, about 15 years.
Okay. I noticed that you put your bun on top of the meat, and then so the bun's soaking up a little bit of that juice. It makes it really soft and it's just really good.
A little greasy.
A little greasy, and it's so good that people will pack your burgers a pretty good distance, right?
That's right.
Tell me a couple of those stories that you have.
Well, we got one story. The guy was just here before y'all got here today. David Whalen. He going to Hawaii to see his brother. He's stationed out there in the military, and he said, called him up, asked him if there's anything from Hodgenville he wanted. He said, man, I'd love to have a Leahy's hamburger. So David comes down here and orders up about 40 of them, takes them home, freezes them, puts them in a cooler, packs them in dry ice, wraps them up. I think he said it cost him $50 to check them. He checked them just like luggage and took them out there and said, man, his brother said they ate every one of them that weekend. So.
And that, he hauled them all the way to where?
Hawaii.
That's what I thought you said. You also told me a story about a truck driver or something?
Yeah, we got a truck driver. Every time he gets close, he'll stop in and get him a sack full. And he's got a refrigerator, freezer in his truck. And he said he was at a truck stop in Canada, and he had just had warmed a couple of hamburgers up and ate them. And when he got out of his truck, he opened his door. Somebody walking by said, have you got Leahy's in that truck? I mean, in Canada too, it's just
weird.
Unreal.
That's weird as can be. Thank you all very much for the hospitality. Really one of a kind mom and pop shop. It's the kind of place you need to come to and visit. It's awesome. Yeah. Thank you all. Mr. Lincoln, I'm curious about what you think about this concoction we're eating here, this hamburger.
Well, it's good.
Well, yes, sir, it is good, isn't it?
That's about the only thing I can say. It is good, very good.
Now, there's one flavor in here that you might say dominates, and I think that's the onion. Y'all ever had any people come in and get one of your burgers without the onions on them? Because it seems to me like an essential part of your burger. When you go home and talk to Miss Lincoln, you might want to be a little careful. Get your breath mint or something, but because you're going to be reeking of these things.
Yeah.
Right? Folks, President Lincoln had to head back to Washington, D.C., but we just headed right across the square to the sweet shop. Folks, I'm here at the Sweet Shop in Hodgenville, Kentucky, talking to Pat Durham, sweet maker extraordinaire. And the Sweet Shop, it's right across from Leahy's Hamburgers. It's close to the Lincoln statues. It's a good stop any time of the year.
That's right.
So Pat, just tell us a little bit about your history, how you came about making these good sweeties.
All right, we started about 2001, or 2002. This is about our 11th year. And basically my sister-in-law had a shop in Meade County, had a store, gift shop, wanted to do fudge, so I kind of dabbled in that, kind of a hobby or whatever. We started making fudge. We do the slab fudge and stuff in the slabs, and I take it to her. My wife and them had the idea of order wholesaling. So I got into wholesaling it, still worked at a factory in Elizabethtown. We owned a child care center, so we had a certified kitchen. I was able to make it there. Got up to about 20-some people. I was going all the way to Central City, Danville, Bowling Green, Louisville, wholesaling the fudge.
This used to be an old gas station,
Used to be a gas station. Used to be 2 bays right there. They put bay windows in it. And so it was a few things since it was a gas station, built in the early 50s. And I quit my job, and everybody said, "You're going to do what?" And my dad said, "You're going to do what?" And I said, "I'm going to make fudge." He said, "You're going to do what?" And I said, "Yeah, that's what I'm going to do." Everywhere we go, they ask, "Where you're from?" We say, "Hodgenville, birthplace of Abraham Lincoln," and trying to spread that around and help the tourism business here in town also. There's a lot of people that we get that maybe live in Michigan or Pennsylvania or up there. They're heading down I-65. They've made a little stop here, just happenstance, and decide to stop. They go to Leahy's and basically come here. And over the years, we have people that come every year on their vacation. That's kind of one of their pit stops, is stop here, maybe go to Leahy's, grab some burgers. We have outdoor seating during the summer with umbrellas, and even have seating in here. They can bring their burgers over here. We'll make them a milkshake. They'll sit here and eat, maybe get ice cream for dessert or some fudge.
Stick around, folks. More Go Local is coming up. So Pat, what's the name of this fudge that you're going to show me how to make?
Going to be called creamsicle. Very easy,
fudge.
very easy to do. Anybody can do it. If you can make vanilla fudge, you can make this. So.
All right, so what's the base that you're working with?
Basically, this right here is a vanilla fudge. It's a cream, buttered sugar.
Wonderful.
And that's as far as I'm going. So
let's see how this stuff pours out.
It pours right here.
Cream, vanilla, sugar. That's pretty pure.
That's pure fudge right there now.
All right.
Right here, it's 35 pounds of fudge. It'll make 6 pans, about 6 pans of fudge. What we have here is like a food coloring.
So these are, okay, that's food coloring, and you have a flavoring there.
It's a little orange flavoring. I think you smelled that earlier. It's
very
pretty
pungent.
toxic.
It's extremely citrusy, yes.
Yep. What we do is we just mix that in there.
That smells like about, I don't know, 100 concentrated orange peels.
It is pretty much straight orange peels, pretty much. And we'll mix that in there. You see it comes in really good. Just kind of fold it in there.
Oh, that's pretty.
Okay. What we'll do is pour a little vanilla on the bottom.
Okay. So vanilla fudge on the bottom.
That's right. Mix that out a little bit.
Yes, sir.
Of course, you can use a different spatula, but
You're never tempted to lick the batter, are you?
oh, every day. All right, there we go. And we just pour the orange in.
Nice. Isn't there like a cream soda or something that has this general flavor profile?
Yeah, there's a Stewart's, I think, cream soda, something like that you can get. And just kind of spread all that out there.
Yes, sir.
Take what little bit of orange I got left.
Okay.
Do like this right here. Put it on top.
Nice.
Do we go like this?
Looks like a Jackson Pollock painting.
That's right. There you go.
Sweet.
Ready to chow down.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
I like that a lot. The white chocolate here reminds me of Mama's Christmas fudge when she would
Yeah,
mix black walnuts
yeah,
into the white stuff.
Oh, yeah.
But that orange is just
Oh, yeah.
overwhelming.
Yeah, it's very potent, and I think that's what gives it the flavor. We use a real high quality flavorings, and you know, there's nothing worse than buying something and it's supposed to be something, and you may just get just a hint. You know, it's just not quite there. And so we really try to use the best quality stuff we can make. Like I said, we use real butter. We don't use margarine. Use real butter. Use real sugar. Use real cream. We don't.
Amen to that.
It's all top-notch stuff.
We've got more on the way. Stay tuned.
Grab you one of those. Try you one
By
of
the
those
way,
real quick.
I've been eyeballing these since we walked in here.
Man, that's
so
straight. That's just chocolate fudge, and
if I have to.
that's
Okay.
right. Let me give you.
All right. Yeah, that rocks.
That's good.
Thanks for that. I love that.
This is all the places we've shipped our fudge to over about the past 4 years, and every time we get an order, we'll put a pin in there. You see, we've gone to Canada, Alaska, a lot of different places.
You're very popular in Southern California.
Oh yeah, yeah. Basically major cities and stuff. Maybe a lot in the Midwest, in the East. Yeah, we've shipped overseas a lot. In fact, here a couple years ago, we did it for about 4 years, and still do it now, but it's not as prevalent. We did a thing called Fudge for Iraq, and what we did was, if anybody wanted to ship fudge to a loved one in Iraq, we paid the shipping, and we had the list of the names of the soldiers or whatever. We give it about a week. And we had a lot of people come in and says, "Well, I could just send some fudge with that order, with that soldier." And so, the spouse or whoever or their mother may have just ordered one box of fudge. We may have ended up sending them 6 boxes of fudge, just from people. And they just hand me $20 and say, "Here, put $20 worth of fudge in this guy's box."
That's fabulous.
And so, we've had 60 to 80 boxes of fudge of at least 8 or 9 pounds a box. So,
Good
oh yeah,
love for
oh
the
yeah, sent to the
youngins
soldiers.
overseas, right?
And hopefully we won't have to do that much longer.
Yeah,
but
right.
we still hang in there and still do it every time
It's
we
great
can.
y'all did that.
Yeah.
That's
Oh
a
yeah.
good
We
story.
love it. We
Yeah.
love it.
And so Pat, you also have some really wild-looking apples here.
Yeah.
Could you tell us about these?
Yeah, these are Granny Smith apples, and I got 3 different kinds here. This is called an M&M apple, of course, and basically we just dip it in caramel. We make a caramel, we dip it in there.
I bet kids love that.
Oh yeah, roll
That's
it in,
crazy
roll it in M&Ms. This is apple pie. Basically, that's dipped in caramel with white chocolate. Then we roll that in cinnamon sugar, and then we have a turtle. We also do one with peanuts. We call it Snickers. We do a Heath candy bar. We do a peanut butter cup. Just chop up stuff, roll them in there. These are real prevalent during the fall, our fall festivals. And when we go to festivals, we always have a cutting board and knife ready. And what we do, we slice them up at the festivals. That way, you can't really just pick that up and eat it. So
That's right.
we cut it up, put it in a container, and people just eat it right there. And we do a lot of caramel apples. We do the red candy apples.
Yes, sir.
All those during the fall festivals and things like that.
Okay. Well, they are crazy looking.
yeah.
Again, I can imagine kids just going crazy on
Oh yeah, everything you see here is on our website, www.sweetshopfudge.com.
these. Hey, check out www.sweetshopfudge.com.
That's with an E, Shoppy.
Sweet Shoppy. Okay. That's good.
All right,
Nice.
great, okay, thank you.